Hello guys, my name is Ripper.at and I am from Austria. Welcome back to my series. I told you in my last video that I'm gonna show you how you get a server from Dathost or Games. They're all the same way to get one. And I'm gonna show you how it looks like on Dathost today, because I decided to test Dathost. The reason is Dathost got the credit system, so you can choose only 1 month, only for 2 hours to test yourself the server, and I'm gonna show you how it looks like when you start the server from the beginning. First of all, we go on Dathost and log in and put some credits on it. You don't need to put the first credits on it, but I will recommend it when you just took the server for 2 hours. You log in, every time the same, register, login, and then click on CSGO. And on Dathost, there is something special. You can choose between different options by the server. You can choose default server. The server will be starting like every else server. You can also start with deathmatch, so you don't need to put on the plugins at yourself, just you get it from there. And also the same with serve, jump, retake, practice, match and scrim. But I'm gonna show you how you get a default server and how you can set it up. This is a series in a series. So don't get me wrong, I don't want to make the videos too long. My last try was 20 minutes for just setting it short up. So yeah, we click on default because I'm gonna show you where all the servers have the same. All the retailer got the same things, the providers, and yeah. Dathost is very kind in here because they will recommend you 12 slots. How I told you in the previous video, 1 slot is 1 person who can join the server. And when you make a match server and you got only 10, then can no coach on the server, no casters or something like this. So at myself, I would also recommend 12 slots because some teams got a coach. And when their coach can't join the server, they don't gonna prac with you. So make sure you put 12. This is just only a test server, so we put only 5, because 5 is the minimum of amount of player to get a server from Dathost, and that's enough to show you how you can set it up. Now you can put here your name from the server, also the rcon password, also server password and custom domain. But you don't need now your game server name, because I will show you in the settings how you put the right name onto it. So we take it How2Esport series test, and rcon we put 1, 2, 3, and then next. Now, how I told you, Germany is not the best idea. Reason is that in the server hosting area there are 100,000 servers and a lot of game servers, and they when it's prime time there can have some ping issues. It's also the same with France. I would recommend Poland or Netherlands from my situation. You can see the ping here right now. The ping is not high, so 25 or 30. That's not much. So we put on Poland, and now it says at itself what you need to do. You need to make a game server token that's new from Steam. You need to log in with your account. And then you can make a new server and you get your own ID. I have it here. That's my ID. I made it. you just only need put in app ID 730 for CSGO. But have in mind, all different servers like Team Fortress got other app IDs. And in the memo you can say what is it. So I put the name How2AS for How2Esport. So I copy it and paste it in, and we're gonna put next. Now I could change if I want to have 1 month or 40 month. I can put also credits on it again with credit card or PayPal. I don't need it because I got a little amount on it with credits, and boom, server is already running. I'm gonna start it now. Meanwhile it's starting, I'm gonna show you how to get your FTP, because we gonna work with FTP today, because it's better for yourself to fix all the server problems, also to get the right plugins on it, and here you can see there are the status, how many players on it, who playing now, who plays a long time. Also the settings on Dathost, you can choose again other server locations, name, rcon, blah blah blah. We don't need that. Advanced setting here, can you change it to 102.4 ticks. That's for bunny hop servers or surf servers. Interesting. Also 100 tick. And yeah, you can choose a little bit things. In configs, you can add your server on configs too, but have in mind this is only on Dathost now. I'm gonna show you how you can add it all on yourself with FTP. So eBot, we don't need eBot. eBot is crap. Because the reason why I think eBot is a crap is simple. When you make a server, eBot is really nice for your teammates to set it up for practice or for games, yeah. But it's also difficult because when you restart it in a short time, too often, the completely plugin failed. So I would always recommend a plugin which is server side based on and not on a website. So we put it away, make save and reboot. And here on Dathost you can choose source mode, but I will show you how you can install source mode without having this option. File editing, here we are. That's the important thing. Here we got our username, our host and our password. So I started now FileZilla, and we put on host to server, username to username, and password to password, and we're gonna join it now. Now we are in the server. Let it open, and now we go on to CFG. By CFG, every server is the same. CFG, you got all the files you need to edit at the first. We got server CFG. I'm gonna make that we can look at it, how it looks at the moment, and here you can see how it looks at the moment. But I'm gonna take one which exists, and don't take this from Dathost, because it's easier for you guys to understand what you need to put in. So we are back, and that the server CFG should look like this normally. Mostly there are not all the hints. You need // to make some write on it, that the server don't recognize this. On host name, we put now an other name, because you know I put H2E, and we put now on the host name How2Esport from CFG And rcon password we put 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And server password we can put also 1, but we don't need it. Trust at the moment. When you need a server password, just put it right in here. Also, you can choose what it should be like. We don't need a LAN server. The region we put on in here is for Europe. We put 3, and that's it. We're gonna save it, upload it again. Should pop up soon. Yeah, now it's put it up. And I will pause it and we're gonna search now the server when we find it. Here we got the IP. Now there are existing different types how you can join the server. You can go on CSGO play and put here from the official player search or game search. You can go on community server. And now we can put in our server ID and we're gonna look. Yep, server is here. Oh, we forgot the restart. Give me 1 second. So we need to restart the server. Reason is simple. We need to restart the server that the server.cfg can boot again, and you can see the right name. And now you can see How2Esport from CFG. So we added the complete name on the CFG, on the server.cfg, also the rcon password. So I'm gonna join it like this way because I like it much. When you want to play on a password server sided, just make the dot and I don't know with password and then put the password in. But we haven't a password, so we're gonna join only the server. And now you can see we are on this own server. We are onto it, and now important thing, you can. This is like the server when you host it from your own PC. You can put in on as for gravity, for example, on 1, but you can't do it now. You need to make rcon. Underline password, put in your password. How I told you, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 for the CFG file. We can put it 1, 2, 3 because we got it on the page. We put on 1, 2, 3. Now rcon, as for gravity, RVT, and then 100, and bad rcon password. So we need to put in 1, 2, 3, 4. We got now the right rcon password and we can put in rcon as for gravity 100 and boom, it's working. This was just an example how you can start your own game server from a provider, and where you can change some little things like server name, password, and. In the next videos, how I said, this will be a series in a series, so I will call it this one the part 5 and the next one part 5.1 or 2, I have no idea how. In the next one I will show you how you can set up your source mode for admin, because when I put now admin on it, I have no things, I just can all do with the server console comments. So, that's everything from me. I wish you good luck today and have a nice day. See you soon.